to see whether my link is activated or if it's in judgment. It's a scalp link off event. I'm not knitted. I hide the unease in my voice. Access to the information a scalp link provides would make this event easier to navigate. But our social events are increasingly scalp link free to encourage stronger connections between us. I don't bother to tilt my own head to prove to Suzume that my link is idle. She holds back a laugh. I was hardly suggesting you were. You were talking about pomegranates. Did you notice the lack? No trace of palm in our drinks, no palm molasses dip for the amuse-bouche. How can this be the status at the Autumn's Eve Gala? All the guardians are here, and not just the uppers. She leans over to whisper, the long trails of tiny diamonds on her scalp link falling over one eye like shimmery bangs. Even the new guardian of Lower Earth is here. If the council itself and their guests cannot be provided with offerings from the best of the harvest, what does that mean for the rest of us? She ends in her typical way of speaking, a question uttered flatly, unquestioningly. I nod, keeping my opinions to myself. Suzume is my closest companion. I would never say confidant, and she knows better than to ask such questions with any note of inquiry. She knows that as I'm the chief guardian's daughter, I likely know the reasons behind every decision made for this gathering and any others organized by the guardians. Perhaps she's waiting for me to slip up and reveal a small kernel of truth. But I only reveal what my father tells me to, intentionally planted seeds of information, or misinformation, that strategically spread from Suzume through the upper echelons of our society. I absolutely know that our carefully managed Upper Earth existence will only last at most 20 more years, that the future of the bridge, the landmass on Lower Earth that we're connected to, is projected to be even shorter, perhaps a decade. That all the years of working to establish peace and safety on the remnants of our planet after the Great Catastrophe are being undone by the latest agitations by the brutes of Lower Earth, which have been growing in severity and violence in the last 10 years. Our food security is under the greatest threat at the moment as the brutes double their efforts to disrupt the flow of goods from Lower Earth farms to the bridge processing plants and launch sites, gleefully seizing on this horrendous way to hurt us. Crown Prince Lein's father, Amir Gauss, not at the gala, governs Lower Earth, but with increasing ineffectiveness. After a short period of iron-fisted rule when the agricultural and mining operations were in full swing, he gradually lost hold of the small towns and villages of Lower Earth. Forget about the mission to track and control the brutes. That fell to us in Upper Earth and the bridge, to our commissaries, our experts, our spies. A drunkard and womanizer, the dossier on the palace revealed. Amir Gauss lives in a constant state of stupor, only revived by the periodic smuggling of new women into the palace or his excursions to visit the bride markets. His rulership, once seen as a hopeful replacement of the previous leader, is now a security threat to Lein. Resources and support must be shifted to his son, Lein, who by all accounts is more sophisticated in both lifestyle choices and worldviews. The sophisticated Lein is now laughing at something Moineau just shared, her porcelain-smooth face upturned to his own olive-tinted one. He appears taken by her, which isn't surprising. She's a tiny thing, aptly named Sparrow in French, one of the 3 languages of Upper Earth. She tells everyone she meets everything in her brain, which is often filled with quite fanciful observations, connecting the happenings around her with something she just read. She reads a lot. I wonder if her scalp link, dressed up tonight in stems of gold reaching to the center of her forehead, is idle now, or whether it's offering facts to share with a rapt-faced Lein. I recall what I read this morning. Lein has great respect for the accruement of knowledge. He believes in access to information for all. He is committed to the importance of knitting the population of Lower Earth into the streams of civilizational scholarship Lein has preserved.